everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for March 3rd, 3 p.m. Eastern. Just to let everybody know, tomorrow morning, there is going to be, I will be in a webinar, the second part of it, 74th FISIC meeting, FESIG, and they can only get about 100 people on it, so, if you want to be there, you should get there early. A lot of people just won't be able to get on there. So, if you need the link, just send a heads up to me at the silvergalaxy@protonmail.com. The silvergalaxy@protonmail.com, and say you want the FISIC information. It starts at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and that is the first part. And I come on at 10 a.m. Eastern, give or take a few minutes. So there will be another gentleman before me who will be discussing basically acupuncture, tachyon light therapy, gem lasers to activate acupuncture points and meridians, and a surefire 5G solution bringer. So it's going to be quite an impactful webinar. I just wish they had the ability to do more than 100 people. We'll have thousands of people wanting to go there, but if you need the link, just give me a heads up to Silver Galaxy at protonmail.com, and I'll send you the link on how to get on there. We're progressing quite rapidly. Fortunately, there are those who, they're caught up in this, nothing more than a bad cold virus. This is, trumped up, not a pun on words, scenario of this virus that they're trying to herd into fear and distraction. And everybody knows that, that's on this call, that it's just fear and distraction is all it is. And you will see it, and then you won't. As fast as it showed, it should be as fast as it will disappear. The attempts at the lower dark matter frequencies does not have the punch it once did. We are transitioning. Like I said, we are in fifth dimension. A lot of us have already stepped into that frequency, because when you begin to shed and not to engage, you choose not to engage. It's not like you're being forced not to engage. You choose through the God within you that you just aren't interested in engaging in all of this gobbledygook. This and it is a matrix. And you're watching. If you're watching it from the outside, it is a matrix. It is an illusionary construct to keep the civilization, the gods within these bodies, contained and distracted. And that's the ploy that's always been engaged forever. And the collective consciousness of this planet Earth, Gaia, is literally ascending out of that muck. And when you choose and you realize that you're self-conscious, that you're actually consciousness and not bicameral, this is what's happening. And a lot of people in their own way, in their own direction, are discovering the fact that they aren't robots, and they are powerful. And this is happening a wave across the planet, and the wave continues to expand. And, we have close to 50 million meditators who have chosen to to meditate with us, and they're all over the planet. Tribes, locations, and places where you wouldn't imagine that people are communicating and participating in these meditations. So we will continue to grow, and the whole purpose is to expand the consciousness of the planet and the civilization, which, even though they are conscious, they just aren't aware yet. Does that make them any different than any of us? No. Period. And all those who are meditating in their own way on the planet as well. So it is a collective assembly of the civilization as it expands into greater and greater love and gratitude and understanding and compassion. And the abundance will flow, and the wealth will flow, and the prosperity will flow, and the joy will flow. This is all about the gods within us. It isn't anything about the externalism of this matrix constructed world of distraction. So once you know that, you just won't engage in this craziness, this silliness. It just won't. It isn't of interest, and this is why its grip has been eliminated. It's why you see all these people acting so crazy, really. It's as if an insane asylum, the whole insane asylum, the people escaped and are trying to run the planet. It is quite entertaining, to say the least. I don't know if some of you have ever read A Course in Miracles. Maybe some of you have. I would imagine that you have. But one of the quotes out of that book is that your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all of the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Okay? Your task, our task, all of us, is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all of the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. And a lot of us, we each experience a certain level of consciousness with everyone we are relating to. For instance, if you're relating to, say, a friend, a boss, coworker, lover, life partner, or even still seeking to meet the next level of your life, abundance consciousness is necessary in manifesting that highest connection that makes the whole ride worthwhile. I think a lot of people believe that abundance consciousness is about attracting money. That's just a part of it. It's also crucial for magnetizing the connection that meets all of us on the deepest level. Now, when we operate from the abundance paradigm, you know deep down that there is a plethora of amazing beings out there with which you can have an empowering, healthy, and fulfilling connection. This is the time for this civilization to drop its egos and to become the gods that it is made up of, and to come together and to be together as one. We also know in our hearts that there is an abundance of love be shared with whoever you are currently relating to. And when you are steeped in feeling abundant and free, there is nothing that you will find lacking in yourself or any other that you choose to interact with. And every block you find in your connection becomes a doorway to the divinity that you are. Everything. The biggest truth is that at the core of all energy is a wild, crazy world in the vibration of love. There are as many people in this world that love you as the level of love you have for yourself. Understand that? There are as many people in this world that love you as the level of love you have for yourself. So if you don't really love yourself, there's not going to be many who will love you. If you love yourself, or when I say you love yourself, deeply, there will be many who love you. There is nothing separate from love. Every war, divorce, abuse, and negative situation, wherever you're taking it in, you see on TV, wherever, deep down is an expression of love in an armored and wounded disguise. Abundance consciousness is what removes the mask to let this real love become visible. Do you see somebody angry? Or you see these conflicts? Or you see people scathing each other, ridiculing? You see people doing very, really despicable things? It is because they have locked up the love that they are. They've locked it up. If you were to understand that the very air that you breathe is no different than in all things, there is prosperity, abundance, wealth, riches. In all things, it is available to you. And the only way that your life is going to be as good as you desire it you have to allow it to be. You must allow it to be. If you don't allow your life to be wonderful, abundant, prosperous, rich, and wealthy, and happy, and joyous, and healthy, if you stand or argue or ridicule or attack yourself or degrade yourself or become vengeful, angry, aggressive, disruptive, then guess what? All the abundance, all the wealth, all the prosperity, everything that you have ever scratched, clawed, and labored for will not be there. You're a magnet, and within you is all that you will ever desire. So, doesn't it make sense that if you are happy, genuinely, deep down inside, you don't have to have anything, externalities that will generate a short-term happiness. But if you are deeply happy within yourself, joyous, and you're very in deep gratitude, much gratitude for every second that you exist. This will allow the flow of source creation of the universe bring in relationships as well as money and opportunities. It depends on your thoughts, emotions, vibrational energy around relationships, influence the sort of relationships you manifest into your world. And when I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about relationships with everything, not just people. I'm talking about relationships with yourself to begin with. And it's really, it is about knowing who you are and what you are. This is all about that. It always has been. For instance, if you believe that there is not enough love available in your relationship, you will manifest a situation, create into reality a situation where that presents a sense of scarcity, fear, or lack in your connection. That's when people get insecure or they feel worried or fearful. Now, on the other hand, if you feel deep down inside that there is an infinite supply of love at your disposal, then your every connection will be filled to the brim, satisfying intimacy. And everybody looks outside. To find this divine reservoir of love, it is essential to know where you believe the source of love is coming from. You see how powerful we are. And you see how ridiculous it has been on this plate, on this civilization, incessantly forever. That you'll find love outside there. That's how you're going to find love. Love is outside. It's out there. Go find it. That's how you're going to find it. And the ridiculous thing about that is that when there is love in your heart, then everything outside of you also becomes lovable. Irish. And love, basically, it's all things. Love is what we are all seeking in every form of relationship. What do most of us want? We want to be appreciated. We want to be accepted, given great approval for who and what we are all the time. Now, when you are living in a prosperity, wealth, riches, abundance consciousness, which means many things, you are loving you 24 hours a day. When you are living in abundance consciousness, prosperity consciousness, wealth, riches, happiness, you are loving you 24 hours a day. You are feeling loved for who you are and loving the other for who they are. Many people will spend a lifetime trying to find male and female relationships to satisfy this outer need for love without realizing that the love they seek is already within. You see how it's been negated from the civilization? That the love is in us. It is the God. And until we embrace the God within us, the love that we are, we will have a bumpy existence in these bodies. Pure consciousness, the abundance of love that all of us seek, and we do, in one way, shape, form, or another, is already found within the consciousness that we all are, that permeates every atom of this universe and all existence. Now, how many people on this planet, if they realize, if they desire love, that they realize that the only way to get love is by giving love? And that's kind of misunderstood, because here it is. Well, then if I give love, which I'm not sure where it comes from, I'm not sure if is it me? Am I the love? Or is it someplace outside of me? See, the confusion is the block. So a lot of people will take it and misconstrue. Oh, well, then the more I give, the more I will get. See, in love, you love because you are love. You love because you are love. That's it. But there's so many have fears. Again, the ego mind, restructuring. We embrace thoughts. Most of them are not ours. And we bring them in, we create them into reality from the ego mind into the heart mind, rather from the heart mind into the ego mind. And it boils down to that when each of us surrender to being lovable, we instantly find the highway to an unending abundance consciousness. Now, when each of us are truly living from this feeling of being lovable, you see that it's ludicrous to believe that there is a shortage of love in this world. You see that love is found from within. And that the more you connect with this loving energy that you truly are and feel love for yourself, the more you will attract love from others. You don't do it to attract love from others. You do it to discover who and what you are. The rest is basically automatic. And therefore, create into reality amazing relationships, situations, opportunities, unending. And when you approach everyone from an understanding that love is all that we are, the illusion of separation and desperation is removed, and the ecstasy of abundance is revealed for everyone. Everybody has gotten it wrong on this planet. Blow up, fight, war, create freedom. There must be blood spilled on the streets to have liberty and freedom. It is all a ridiculous trap to keep us from discovering the true deep love that we all are. Because what happens? What happens when each of us discover this about ourselves? And all those obstacles, all those walls, all that construct that through the ego mind that we have assembled for ourselves melts away. We don't have fear. We don't have ego. We aren't worried about how we look, how we're accepted. I make a lot of money, so then I should be respected. Or, I don't have any money, so no one likes me. Or, there isn't enough love in this world. What a ridiculous statement. You see, it's a misunderstanding. But you'll find, every single one of us will find, that once we truly embrace the love that we are, each and every one of us, Everything else is an absolute spectacular parade of unending flow of abundance, prosperity, wealth, riches, joy, bliss, peace. But the key is, it's up to each and every one of us. Do we continually entertain the externalism of this world, or do we begin and go deep, deep, deep within us? Because when you understand that you are the love, and love is all there is. There's been songs sung, love is all there is, Beatles, many others, but it's true. What is hatred? Hatred is for people that experience hatred is because they have buckled their love within them, the love that they are, away. They've buried it and locked it away. That's when we surface with hatred, anger, aggression. This is what happens. And what happens when you go into that? It is such a low frequency that many never get out of it. Revenge. Very low frequencies. Very destructive to that which one who gives it. So, in this meditation, once and for all, release all the barriers that you have constructed throughout your life and this existence, and embrace the love that you are. Release all the barriers within yourself that you have built against the love that you are. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. I'm sure we all are. First thing that we want to do is relax our bodies. Your body's uptight, stressed, inflamed, and in pain. I mean, you just relax it. You have the power to just relax your body. Let it go. Let everything, witness the walls that you've built melt away. Like a candle. A wax wall, and you watch it just melt down to nothing. And you walk right straight ahead through it. All the barriers, all of the limitations you have given yourself. Relax the body. Let it go. Surrender to the love that you are. Because that's it. You cannot argue that. You may try, but each of us are all pure, deep, eternal love. And with that love comes deep gratitude, happiness, joy, bliss, abundance, wealth, riches, health. You don't ever seek it because you are it. You relax the body. And then we move into the now. And the now is all we have. The past is dead. It's inert. We've already experienced it. No reason to go back there, reminisce it, pull it into our future, to repeat it into the future. The future, we haven't created yet, because right in this now, each of us is creating our future. That's it. So as we are in the now, we still the ego mind, the chatter, the noise, the thousands and thousands of unending thoughts, of which most of them aren't even ours. And we still the mind. And as we still the mind, we go into quiet, into breathe. Breath in through our noses and breath out through our mouths. Breathing is so important. It focuses us. It centers us. It relaxes us. It eases us. It de-stresses us. It allows us to move in simplicity, in ease, unobstructed. No walls, no obstacles. Most of us shallow breathe on this planet, which means we're barely breathing because we're so distracted with everything outside of ourselves that we forget that we breathe. Seriously. And that can cause a lot of health issues in the body. So as we focus on our breathing and our breathing, we know we're in the now. When you're focusing on your breathing, you know you're in the now. So as we focus on our breathing, we breath in, we take a nice, wonderful, healthy inhale through the nose, breath in, and we hold it for a short period of time. We sustain it for about 3 seconds. And we can use any vibrational frequencies we choose. We can use our I am love, I am light, I am love, I am light, I am. Or you can use anything. I am love, I am peace, I am gratitude, I am joy, I am abundance, I am prosperity. Use whatever you feel vibrates the best for you without want or need. Just because. And then we breath out through our mouths. Nice, full breath out. And as we do that, we want to do it, at least repeat it 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as we breath in divine positive energy. In with the good. And as we're doing this, it comes from the collective consciousness of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And it's everywhere. Source creation, that which created us, out of pure, deep, eternal love, of which we are, all of us. And it communicates through the gods within us and then through the heart mind where we reside. It does not go through the ego mind. And as it comes into the heart mind and we are conscious and aware of who and what we are, the communication is clear. Eliminate all your barriers that you have constructed within yourself. All the barriers that keep you from being the love that you are. All the barriers that keep you from being the joy that you are. Why should I be happy? I've got nothing to be happy about. You see the statements we make? My life is an absolute mess. It's miserable. I don't even know why I'm still here. You see those statements? How absolutely absurd that any of us would ever think to eliminate our stay in the body. It's absurd. It literally is. So we eliminate the barriers within ourselves. And then the light will shine eternally. And all the covers and all the work that we've been so busily at building barriers within ourselves, fearful of this, fearful of that, bringing our past into our present and oh, I can't do that because if I do that, because I did this and that, and so I'm fearful, I'm not going to do that. And it gets to the point where we build so many barriers that we are frozen within our own bodies. We dare not do much at all because we've constructed all of these barriers that are absolutely ridiculous, that keeps us from being the love that we are, that keeps us from enjoying the joy that we are, the gratitude that we are, the bliss that we are, the abundance that we are, the rich, the wealth, everything that we are. So eliminate the barriers. Only you can do it. No one else can. No external authority can eliminate your barriers for you. Only you can do it. Because when you do it, you realize the true love that you are, the God that you are. It allows you to embrace that of which you are and always have been and always will be forever, ever, beyond and forever. So now when you breath out the arguments that create the barriers that we create for ourselves. So you breath out the arguments. You know, you just, why am I arguing with myself? Why am I fighting myself? This is ridiculous. I'm not going to do this anymore. Why would I not want to be in joy and peace and love and abundance and prosperity and wealth and riches? Because I am. That's what I am. And I stay in the deepest, deepest, deepest of gratitudes and the deepest of eternal love. And that takes practice. Doesn't happen overnight. But each of us have omnipotently a huge power that once we decide for ourselves, it shall be done. I have said it shall be, and so it shall be. Now, we are together with many, and we all are vibrating at the highest, the deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love and the highest of deepest gratitudes. The archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all the angels, this is a civilization that vibrates at a much higher frequency than we do. Does that make them any different than us? No, not really. Are they source creation? Yes, just like we are. Are they love? Yes, just like we are. See, different gods, you know, gods, some of them inhabit different forms to experience. We inhabit these bodies to experience. They inhabit their bodies to experience. Okay? We're all experiencing 24/7, indefinitely. So, there are trillions of archangels. And they've been around since the beginning. And thousands of them surround just one of us, usually most of the time. It's not just two or three. Who's the guardian angel? The God within you. Who's your mentor? The God within you. Who's your spirit guide? The God within you. And who's the God within you connected to? All that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Right down to the atom. So then we have the Ascended Masters with us, right now. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundancia, Hell, Thoth, many, many, many more. And they have ascended out of body and hold God form. Our God form has ascended into body to experience, just like they've done, we're doing. And we're all in the highest and deepest eternal love from the highest deep eternal love and the highest and deepest gratitude. So what do? We all form. Why are we here? We're here to lift the vibrational frequency of love on this planet, in this world. We're here to lift the vibrational frequency of love inside, on, above, and below this planet, Earth Gaia. Why? Because we intend, as the love we are, that everything shows its love and is its love. That's it. We aren't here to do battle. We aren't here to destroy. We are not here to harm. We are here to increase the vibrational frequency of love, of that which we have all been created from through source creation, pure consciousness. So arm in arm, hand in hand, all of us, the archangels, ascended masters, us, form a vibrant circle of light. The only thing that anyone can see at this point is brilliance, vibrating, snapping, flaming out throughout the universe. It is source creation, pure consciousness. It is love, the highest vibrational frequency, and it creates such an activity of atoms that the light is blinding and grays out the darkness of space. It is pure, deep, eternal love and gratitude. And so we begin to levitate up above the planet. And as we do that, the field, or gossamer field, the mist all over the planet, around all of us, and it is multicolored, vibrant colors that you don't see on this planet in its current spectrum. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael to remind us our power of healing. The white fire to remind us of our protection. The higher frequencies that we maintain, the lower frequencies cannot disturb, cannot enter. So we practice on maintaining the highest frequency of the love that we are within us, the God's within us. The golden white pink light of source creation, pure consciousness, of that which created prime source creator God, of that which created Mother, Father, God, the feminine, masculine, of that which created all, out of deep eternal love. So it is our choice. Do we throw away the protection and just lower our frequencies to the lowest level to allow all of these dark matter frequencies to just flow at will? I don't think so. At least I don't choose that. I have faith that none of us do. So we step outside our bodies. Those of us in bodies step outside our bodies. And we hover effortlessly. And we immediately are compelled to gather all the source we can. So we reach out to all of the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And only those, just like us, only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, in the highest and deepest gratitudes. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, bliss, joy, peace, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, benevolence, tranquility. They come in the gugaplexes, trillions of gugaplexes. One gugaplex fills this universe. They come in the trillions from every direction. They're there. They're here with us. And they join us. And they too are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest gratitudes. And we're all one. And we're all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere. Their gods join with our gods join with theirs. We call upon the inhabitants of hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth, inner earth, many, many, many civilizations. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, in the deepest of gratitudes. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, benevolence, tranquility, bliss, peace, joy, generosity, humbleness, gentleness, kindness. Then they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand, their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the deepest of eternal love. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere and expanding. We call upon the galactics, off-worlders, many, many, many civilizations. Just to name fraction that we're all familiar with: the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, and only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest gratitudes can join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, and benevolence. And they come in the billions. And they have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and slavery. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude, and we are all the highest of deepest eternal love. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our God-light energy is everywhere and expanding. We call upon our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, and the highest of deepest gratitude. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, and benevolence. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand, their gods with our gods with theirs. They join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the deepest of eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the deepest of eternal love. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere and expanding. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet Earth, Gaia, excuse me, in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Just to name a few of them. Fairies and sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, of, and the highest of deepest gratitude can join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light. And they come in the trillions. Shapes, colors, size, forms, configurations of which we've never seen before. And arm in arm, hand in hand, their gods with our gods with theirs, they join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes and the highest of deepest eternal love. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to expand. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It said center circle. We created this sphere over 2 years ago. It holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. And they literally saturate all frequency. And they expand out in 360-degree waves. This is the highest of deepest eternal love and gratitude. You can feel it as it floods you from head to toe, inside and out, both your biological, physical, and your etherical, your God, the kingdom of God within, the heart of God, the mind of God. And you feel it as it continues to flood, and it assists you in melting away all of the barriers within yourself that you have built against the love that you are. It literally melts away all of the barriers that you have constructed within yourself against the love that you are. And this sphere can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. We look down upon this planet Earth, Gaia. We see all of our brothers and sisters, all life, because we're experiencing it all. Everyone, everything, ourselves, all one, all love. And they too are being flooded, eternally, saturated, biologically, physically, etherically, head to toe, inside and out. Their kingdom of God, their God. And they are having assistance from the God within them that is melting away the barriers that they too have constructed and built against the love that they are. And then the abundance rushes in. The prosperity rushes in. The joy, the bliss, the tranquility, the benevolence, the generosity, the humbleness, the kindness, the gentleness. It is unending. It is eternal. And it floods you as soon as you eliminate the barriers that you have built within you against the love that you are. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. up to each and every one of us to eliminate the walls that we have constructed within us against the love that we are. It's our choice. No one else's, only our choice. I choose to eliminate the walls that block the love that I am. Now watch what happens with all of us. All the things that we've been out there incessantly searching for, we will find are already inside of us. What a spectacular experience that will be. We will be back here tomorrow, March 4th, 2020, at 3 p.m. to continue the Global Guided Meditation Call. And at 9 p.m. tomorrow night to present the latest Time for Change.